Hey, welcome back to episode of Model Mania. I'm your host, Brandy Thomas. We're, of course, coming to you from the Artists United Network studio right here at Soulful Illusion Studios. And I am here with guest Miss Sidney. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, Miss Sidney is a participant in our model boot camp today. So she has spent the last couple of hours going through some different training and some critiquing and some coaching. How is the day going so far?
Honestly, it's going a lot better than I thought.
Were you
it was.
nervous?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
100%.
okay. Well, why were you nervous? Tell me why. Do you think you were most nervous?
I think because I am still so new. Last year is when I started to try to get my foot into modeling, but with COVID shutting down a lot of things, it did not make for a very eventful foot in the door.
Yeah.
So I have done a few shoots before this.
Okay.
And so I felt that, I know you said that it was like any experience level. I was like, I just need to be at a better experience level before I try this. But then I thought, this is a great opportunity. I'm going to try my hand at it. So
Cool. And she took advantage, of course, watching our live video every now and then, guys, for our events. If you are watching, I do some random live videos. And if you comment or do, whatever I ask you to do in the video, you get a discount, which Miss Sidney got on Model Bootcamp. I was super excited when you signed up. So you said brand new. So last year you just started modeling.
Yes.
So have you, so you're still at a point probably where you are just doing TFP shoots and building your portfolio?
Yes. Most of the shoots I've done have been group shoots that have been TFP. And then I have had one paid shoot before, which was, for me, it was weird because I don't feel like I should be paid to do this yet. I don't have a lot of experience. I don't have a big portfolio just yet. But it has been a process. It's been a journey. It's been fun. I've been able to use it as a way to build self-confidence and just get out there and meet new people that I wouldn't have met otherwise. So,
100%. I agree with that. Yeah, as a model, I think that's probably one of the biggest suggestions I can make is that you network with people. All right, you never know when you're going to be sitting in a room with a fashion designer or a boutique owner or someone who needs a model to sell a product, all right? Because essentially, as models, that's what you're doing is you are selling a product, whatever that may be, clothing or, all that good stuff. So tell me, why do you want to be a model? What inspired you to finally take the leap and decide to do this?
Yeah, it's something that I personally have been grappling with for a while. I have a relative that modeled in California for a while, did fashion runway type stuff. So growing up, I really looked up to her. People were like, oh, well, you should do that. You should model. I'm like, well, I'm not tall enough. I don't fit, the right specifications. But then I met other people in my friend group that did model. And they're like, well, you can come tag along and, do it behind the scenes. Maybe you'll snap a few pictures. And so I was like, okay, cool. So I did that. I was like, wow, this is fun. I can do this. It's not that bad. So.
And it's always, everybody always, you are your own worst critic, right?
Yeah,
so
100%.
whatever you are thinking negatively about yourself, sometimes I say when you see a photo, sometimes you're like, hey, that's kind of cute. Right now I've been saying all day, man, my eyes look so beautifully green with all these lights. So sometimes it helps to see that in an image.
It really does.
Yeah. So I think as a photographer, for me, that's what I'm always trying to capture and show people is maybe what they aren't seeing that I see that's unique about you. Very cool. So tell me, do you have and you may not know, and that's okay since you're new, but do you have an idea of what type of modeling you want to do going forward and kind of where you want your career to go?
I really haven't pinpointed just yet where I want that to go. For now, it's just kind of been let's try anything and everything that I can to kind of see what feels right, what doesn't feel right. And then just kind of narrow it down from there. Because I feel like the best thing to if modeling is your business, it's your brand, it's what you do, the best thing you can do as a business is be versatile.
Yes.
And so if you just keep yourself pigeonholed in one type of thing, then you're not going to get very far.
Totally agree with that. And every client is going to be different, right? Yes. You may be have a job one week and you are, a standing mannequin for somebody to sew clothes on, and the next week you may be selling toothpaste or whatever the case may be. So you definitely have to be versatile, and you have to learn what suits your style and what suits your body and your comfort levels, et cetera, et cetera. Very cool. So tell me one thing that you hope to achieve from today's boot camp.
Oh my goodness, I should have thought about this.
Ooh, that's a good question.
I think for me today, the biggest takeaway is just being more comfortable in my body in certain spaces. I did some shooting earlier for like my headshots on my comp card, and I just felt super uncomfortable. But I have to keep reminding myself that, like, if it feels off, it's probably like I can't see what I'm doing. So like if they're not telling me, hey, that looks bad, then like it's fine.
You're right.
So
that's exactly, and that also leads into the avenue of having open communication with your photographer.
Yes.
Do I need to raise my head? Is that good? Especially since you wear glasses, and we talked about this. You're catching some ring light.
Super unaware of how like my neck angles are, because I'm a very animated person when I talk, especially too, and I feel like that carries over when I take pictures.
Yes.
And so many like new models like myself are so into like the Snapchat pictures, so
and
we
filters.
Like to like hold like this and hold like this, and those angles don't work for other kinds of photography, because I don't want to say that like Snapchat, like you can be your own little photographer using Snapchat or your phone or whatever, but when you step into like a broader scope of things, you have to be able to know how your body works in other facets, and so that's why like I just want to like be able to understand my body a bit better.
Very good. And that's something we recommended earlier is that maybe you dig into a little research on head angles with your glasses, because you said you love the feel that they get and the way that they frame your face. And
I feel so naked without them. I honestly wear contacts sometimes. I don't like digging in my eye with contacts.
But let's say someone hired you for a job and they were like, "Oh, can we do contacts? Can you kill the glasses?" Is that's
100%.
always an option?
I mean, I always lay it out with photographers beforehand, like, if it's easier for you, I'm perfectly fine with taking them off. I just won't be able to see you, like. But like, we can definitely go.
I had a model. I did a birthday shoot with her once, and she was the same way. We of course we wanted some photos because she had these really cute black frames, and so we wanted some photos with the glasses because they were super cute. And she wanted some without, and she said, "I can't see anything when I take them off. So where are you?" And so I would have to have her like look at me and get posed, and then take her glasses off, so she knew where I was. So it was funny. All right, so I'm super excited that you joined us today. I am really excited to see where you take off from here, right? And I think the most exciting part for me today is sharing all the resources that we have for you guys.
Yes.
I think that there is a lot of talent here in St. Louis that is that could be very, very potential clients for high fashion and some big time agencies, and I think that hopefully we're going to dig in and find some of that talent and showcase it to the world. So hopefully we do that through Model Bootcamp. All right, well, I hope to see you lots more, and of course we're going to share and show some of Sidney's photos from Model Bootcamp as we go on through the video, and of course you'll see some more coaching and stuff for her throughout the day. Before we go, I always like to say, tell everybody where they can find you on social media and follow you.
So on Facebook, I have my model page, which is Sidney Simpson Model Page. So feel free to follow me there. All of my extra links are also on there. Right now, it's just Facebook and Instagram. So on Instagram, I'm under model.citizen. That's also what I use for email, for booking and things like that. So modelcitizen@gmail is where you can also
spell model citizen, because I know it's spelled a little different, right?
Okay. Yeah, so it's like a play on my name, because I was like, that's funky, that's creative.
Yeah, no, I think it is too. So spell it out first.
MODELSIDE Oh, sorry. Sidizen.
Very
There
good.
we go.
All right. And of course, we have tagged her in the video so you guys can find her modeling page, and I'm sure that link is there as well.
Absolutely.
All right. So stay tuned. We, of course, have lots more from Model Bootcamp today. We are going to take a short break, and we will be right back. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Monday Model Mania. I am your host, Brandy Thomas. I am here with another participant for Model Bootcamp, Miss Natalia. How are you?
Great.
Good. Are you having fun so far?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
It's
I've actually learned some stuff from Miss Natalia because what I did not realize is that she's also a health coach, which comes in very handy as a model because she can make sure that she's eating healthy and all that good stuff. All right, Natalia, tell me a little bit about your history as a model. How long have you been modeling, and how did you get started?
I've been approached to being model a long time ago, but being married, family, kids, it kind of faded away. And lately I decided to come back and really give it a try.
Yes.
So about 6 months ago, I adventured into a couple photo shoots just to help out friends at the studio.
Yep.
And
Just kind of been doing it since. I love that. So are you at a point, you think, in your modeling career where you are still just doing TFP, or are you to a point where you have rates and you're charging for photo shoots?
At this point, I'm already confident enough that I can deliver. So,
yes. Woohoo! I love to hear that. So how long have you been modeling then?
Probably 6 months.
Okay, that is awesome. Okay, so some girls are, and I think it's a matter of confidence, right? Because I've heard so many models say, oh, I don't know if I should be charging, or I don't know if I'm good enough to be charging, but I love it. You're like, yes, I have put in the work and I'm confident, and you are valuing yourself and your time, so that's super cool. I love that. Tell me a little bit about the day. Like, what are some things maybe that have surprised you that you have that you've come away with so far of the day?
Obviously, when you're working with the photographers and you're looking at your work and it delivers and you see those wow kind of pictures, then it's like, could it possibly be me? And sure enough, it's me. So that builds also, boosts the confidence, and then it just makes you want to do more.
Yeah. Do you think that this is a profession that requires lots and lots of time and dedication, training? Do you think there's more than just being a pretty face that goes into this?
It can be any face.
Yeah.
Your eyes will speak louder.
Oh, yes, that's a good reply.
So it's all about your passion.
Yes.
If you find one, if that's photography, which I really love as a genre, period, maybe I will be someday a photographer. No.
I've seen lots of even photographers who dabble on both sides of the spectrum, or even models who have gotten into the modeling industry and maybe have realized that photography is pretty expensive. So they just kind of learned, to do that on their own and take their own photos, which, saves them money in the long run. Okay, so if you could say that you hope that you take away one thing today, what do you want to take away from boot camp today?
We need more of boot camps.
Yes.
To build that confidence in the girls.
Yes.
And that guidance that's missing, because when you do it on your own, you kind of like all over the place, and you're wasting your time and energy, and some people probably burning out.
Yes.
So
yes. I agree.
those are
It's
probably,
like spinning their wheels almost. Yeah.
The little guidance, that would be totally awesome to do more of those.
Well, that is my goal. So hopefully our goal right now, I think we're aiming at possibly every 3 months, we're going to do a boot camp. Of course, I hope that it gained so much interest that we do once a month, and because I have lots of knowledge that I am studying and investing my time into, and I know you guys are getting to see some of Natalia's photos, and stay tuned because she is taking some photos today here at Model Bootcamp, and we're going to show those to you as well because she's got some great poses and some great photos. Before we take a break, tell everybody where they can find you on social media: Facebook, Instagram.
It's Natalia Cantwell, my soul in photo, and Insta is my soul in photo. But yeah, you're welcome to use Natalia Cantwell just to shoot me and find me, and then we'll connect.
Perfect. And of course, she is tagged in this video. So you guys, of course, can just click her links and find her. Make sure you follow her. And if you are interested in hiring her, go find her Facebook page and follow her and get in contact. Well, I'm so excited that you're here. I hope to see lots more of you in the studio. And I'm really excited to see where you go from here. And I think that you have a bright future as a model for sure.
Thank you so much.
I see a lot of drive, so
Yes.
I'm super excited. All right, guys, we will be right back. Make sure, of course, that you check out all the other shows right here on Artists United Network and check out our sponsors as well. We will be back after this break.